president here at Grambling State University, the place where everybody is somebody. And we're having this press conference today. We're certainly very honored to have Colonel Lamar Davis, Superintendent of Louisiana State Police, who has been here on campus most of the day, providing not only an update on state police perspective on events of last week, but also having an opportunity to better understand the geography of the campus, assessing some of our current safety protocols that are in place, and of course, we're all looking at this point at how we can continue to build upon what has been a great relationship moving forward to ensure the continued safety of our students, our faculty, our staff, and our campus community. So at this time, I want to invite Colonel Davis to the podium, who will make comments relative to his role at Louisiana State Police. Colonel Davis.
Thank you, President Gallo. Good evening, GSU family. Let me start by offering my sincere, heartfelt condolences to all of those that have been impacted by this very tragic and unnecessary tragedy. This is something that obviously we do not want at any time of the year, let alone during some of the most prestigious times during this campus activities. But I will tell you this, though. Public safety is our number one priority. It's what we seek to balance with everything that is going on. As President Gallo mentioned, I've been here all day because I thought it was important for us to come up here and really see the campus, see what's been going on, and see how we can help. We've been here long before homecoming, and we will remain here to assist in investigating and ensuring public safety throughout this tragedy as well as beyond. We're here to support Grambling State University, and we're going to be here as long as we need to be. With that said, we're working this investigation, and we're very diligent, and we're being as quick and expedient as possible, because we understand that as long as someone's out there and they're a danger to our communities, then they're a danger to us all. And we will not rest until we get the individual or individuals in custody. With that said, we really need the community's support. We are in this together, okay? It takes all of us working this in order for us to solve these crimes. So, we have certain platforms, we have certain avenues by which we can use to ingest information, and I'll point those out to you in a minute. But I really want to emphasize that it's vitally important that you all in the community submit any bit of information you can, regardless of how significant you think it is. While you may think it may not be very significant, it's very significant to us, and it can be. It can be the bit of information we need to break this case and solve this case. So again, we're urging anyone in the community that has information, that has video, that has any bit of intelligence to submit that. We have, as I mentioned before, very avenues of doing so. We have a see something, send something app. You can go, if you have an iPhone or even if you have an Android, you can go to your app store and simply type in, see something, send something. As you do, you will find that it gives you the capability of attaching information, attaching text, attaching pictures, videos, and things of that nature, and sending them. They will come to our Fusion Center, where our Fusion Center will process that information and get it to our detectives and get it to our law enforcement agencies. And the reason why that's important, we understand that it's very difficult at times for people to come forward. You can do so up front, or you can do so anonymously. But for us, the important thing is for us to get that information, get it in a timely manner, so we can get these people off the streets. We also have our suspicious activity report. If you go to lsp.org, you'll find under the State Police website, we have a suspicious activity reporting link. Click on that link, and again, it provides you the capability of submitting information. It doesn't make a difference where you are in the state, in the city, or in the nation. You can still submit that information and we'll get to our people. I do want to speak to some of our students. You know, when we have these types of tragedies, oftentimes we have the physical violence that takes place, but there's also another component. We need to make sure that we're looking out for each other, looking out for those students that may be injured emotionally or mentally. We want to make sure that we're reaching out to them. If they were on that scene, if they were in that area, and while they may not have been physically injured, it's important to note that they may have been affected. So if any of your friends were there during that time, reach out to them. We have to take care of each other. We have to be good brothers. We have to be good sisters, and we have to be good neighbors. So it's vitally important that we take care of each other. But again, in closing, I want to reassure the Grambling community, the Ruston community, and the students here that we're here, we're going to be here, and we're going to be here to support you and help keep you safe. Gallo, thank you again for working with us and allowing us to be here to assist. We look forward to bringing this case to a close and getting those people off the streets, but likewise, making Grambling as safe as it can be. Thank you.
Is there any leads on the first shooting that happened? I know there is a suspect. How far have you guys gotten with that?
So, great question. We do have some leads and we continue to follow up on those leads. Obviously, because it's an active investigation at this time, we can't speak to those specifics, but we are following up and continue to follow up on those leads.
And what about the one on Saturday? Any suspects?
Again, at this particular time, because it's under investigation, we can't speak to the specifics of it. But we are following up on leads, and we really appreciate the community. They have continued to come forward and bring some information, but we want as much information as we can get.
And how do you guys plan to work with Grambling to implement some of their safety measures they already have in place as far as the curfew and patrol?
Well, we've already been in contact with them. We continue to work with the chief, and you know, in working on the mission that they're trying to accomplish, what we can do is provide, and as we have been doing, is providing additional resources, additional personnel to assist and helping them fulfill that role of providing more security. So providing additional personnel and resources. Also making our fusion center available to them. Should they come across any suspicious activity or information, then we have a centralized location that we can not only take and send that information to, but process that information and get it back in a rapid manner.
And going forward, with other previous cases, how would you guys
Really, and again, working with Grambling, but working with the community. That's the most important part, is we receive information in from the community, and that helps us fortify and create a plan whereby we can make it as safe as possible. You know, I really want to emphasize the fact that, you know, if you have people that are ill-intentioned, then they're going to act upon their intent often. But what we can do is plan and put plans into place so that we can help mitigate and reduce the potential for harm for others that may be in that same area.
And how does the walkthrough that you guys did today, how will that help?
Well, it's helped me tremendously because I'm a visual person, so it's helped me really get a lay of the land so that as my personnel are providing information to me as to their plans of providing security and assisting in security, I can visualize that, and that helps me further give good guidance and direction. Do you have a question?